Scolari going out in the second round to Daniel Nestor.
Out. 15 love.
Vento, incidentally, going out to Barbara Schett, who in turn went out to her doubles partner, Anna Kournikova.
Oh!
Pierce just trying to unload on clean winners, and she's not able to do it. This is tough luck for her, and I don't know if she hurt her leg while practicing, because she looked fine in her last match. Physically, at least that part, she was moving just fine.
She's not moving at all now, though. She played one warm-up tournament in Canberra, beat Amanda Graham and Janetta Kruger. Lost just 6 games, but then lost to Sandrine Testou in the semifinals, 6-2, 6-2.
Net for serve. Forty 15.
Suarez just moving very confidently, quietly through this draw. She played 2 warm-up events. I mentioned Auckland.
Oh!
I mentioned in the quarterfinals she beat a young American named Allison Bradshaw. That's Valerie Ziegenfuss's daughter. Val, one of the original 9 Virginia Slims players.
Love 15.
In a way, this is tough for Suarez. She can tell that Pierce can't move, and so she knows, just don't miss. Having that thought, sometimes you make a few errors.
Suarez had only won 2 matches in 4 previous appearances at the Australian Open. 1997, she beat Karen Schwendt before losing to Sylvia Farina. 98, Trudy Musgrave before losing to Flora Perfetti. 99, she played Steffi Graf first round. Guess what happened? And last year, Elena Dementieva, 8-6 in the 3rd.
Oh!
Here's now 2 points from dropping the first set.
Oh!
30-40.
It's again an example of Pierce not being able to move well enough, especially to her right. Just a half step late, couldn't get to the forehand. She's still trying to take big swings. You can't do that when you're not in position.
Sits up like a giant wrapped Tiffany box for Paola Suárez. She takes it, gift wrapping and all. She's got the first set. She was pointing to her other leg. It started in the left, and then she was pointing to the right. That's where she was icing. So now she's got both thighs taped. She is a mess.
Well, as I said, you haven't played any matches in a long time. It just is a wear and tear on the body that you almost can't train for. Can't train as hard as you push yourself when you play a match. Hey. Will the strapping make a difference?
She has a fitness trainer. She was on her way to
Lovely
Phoenix, Scottsdale, Arizona, actually, to work with her fitness trainer. She did huge workouts, even though she was not able to hit a ball. She worked with a medicine ball. She did a lot of stretching, a lot of stationary bike work.
Well, she's shown flashes in this match, especially with her return to serve. That's what set things up again for her. Playing good tennis, but in general, doesn't seem to be able to move, and therefore she can't really control her shots. Suárez just needs to keep her mind and keep plugging away, get every ball back in play if she can.
She's very reserved. That's her personality. So
She
in a way,
sat
this
back
helps
in
her.
the changeover and just
Yeah.
as calm as could be.
15-14.
It's funny, one of the WTA Tour officials, John Dolan, was telling me that when Suárez at Amelia Island, when she beat Serena Williams and Kornikova, she didn't get excited. She didn't jump up and down. She just acted as if she does it every day. Meanwhile, a couple of break points for Pierce. Pierce has the break.
Well, again, she does it on the strength of her return to serve.
But I had goosebumps. I was yelling. She was completely emotional. It was a wonderful night. Meanwhile, her Roland Garros trophy. They don't have a trophy case, she said. They just have it on a mantle next to all of Alamar's Golden Gloves and his All-Star Awards.
Such a strange match to watch, because if Suárez hits the ball inside Pierce's strike zone, Pierce is hitting the ball pretty well, as you saw there, but it's not difficult to get it outside of her strike zone. She just can't move.
Ball, correction.
30 love.
When Pierce won the Australian Open in '95, she was the first French woman to win a Grand Slam since François Durr in 1967 at Roland Garros. Durr was on hand when Pierce won at Roland Garros last year.
30-15.
She was also the first French woman ever to reach the final at the Australian Open. I wonder even now whether she truly feels even the least bit French.
Not much, but I think a tiny bit.
Well, she does. She knows she's got her mother and family.
As I said, all you have to do is get one ball out of the center and Pierce is in trouble. And that's Suárez's job. If she hits the ball down the center, because of that leg, Pierce is still striking the ball well when it's in her strike zone.
How long will an injury like this? I mean, I realize you're no tour trainer, but any idea how long something like this would sideline her?
No, if it's a serious pulled muscle, it would take a couple months. If it's just a strain, just a week or two and she'll be back. Just depends how severe it is. And it looks as though it's probably not that severe, but it's bothering her enough for her not to want to risk it almost. It doesn't look like she wants to risk taking a big run.
Break point for Suárez.
Game Suárez.
Suárez has the break. I'll tell you what, Jimmy, she is doing an amazing job at holding her composure, not getting rattled. Four games to two. Second set. Paola Suárez is 2 games from a career best Grand Slam result. no matter what happens after this.
15 love.
She is playing awfully well, Suárez, for a player. You know you've never been this far in a tournament. You know this is your chance. Your opponent's injured. And at times you can get tight over that thought. And Suárez seems to be just cruising through.
Well, but that's what I mean. She, at Amelia Island last year, acted as if she expected to beat Kornikova and Serena Williams. Mary Pierce is certainly doing her part to help out Suárez's cause.
Well, Pierce is under the pressure of knowing that she's got to hit a near winner on every shot. Otherwise, Suárez will be able to line up a ball maker move, and that's point over.
Suárez has made virtually no unforced errors either.
She's played very solidly. She's done exactly what she needs to do against an injured opponent. She hasn't overdone things, gone for it at the right times, and just kept the ball in play.
Suárez holds with ease. She is one game away from an upset of the number 7 seed, Mary Pierce. Mary Pierce in serious trouble. Serving to stay in the match. Serving with new balls at least. Give herself a little bit of a pop on the serve. Got to feel for Pierce after everything she's been through. So few matches. She spent the fall putting together a house, being a ball player's girlfriend, jet skiing. She desperately wanted to play tennis.
That's what I was talking about earlier. She had a shot there. She tried to open up the court like she normally does, and she didn't hit it quite well enough, and that was it. She had no chance the rest of the point because she can't move. It's a sad thing, and she's kind of handed to Pierce in some ways. She's kept her composure. I would be more upset than she's.
This is the religion, though. She really feels everything now is, you know, is God's will.
Someone wanted 4 more of those for Mary. That error is from Suárez, I suppose. But I'm afraid he's not going to get him.
Paola Suárez has 2 match points. Has pulled off the upset of these championships. She has taken out the defending Roland Garros titleist Mary Pierce in straight sets, 6-3, 6-2 to earn a spot in the round of 16.
A wonderful moment for Suárez, although Pierce not at 100%, so Suárez really should have won this match the way it turned out, but it's still a tremendous win for her, the furthest she's ever made it in a Grand Slam, and who knows, she can keep going here. Her draw is not as difficult as some of the others.
Mary Pierce very dejected. Can't believe what's happened, but Suárez moves on to face the number 10 seed, Amanda Coetzer.